Hey, the jig is up for all you niggas that's putting hands on your girls type shit, bruh. Golly. Y'all seen that Cassie video type shit? This nigga Diddy is nasty, bro. He's nasty. He's a crazy man type shit. He did the WWE run to the elevator, pulled her by the hair, kicked her a couple times. Like, what the fuck? Crazy week type shit. It's the fucking, what is it, the 18th? Like, damn, yo. May is coming in, yo. I don't know if y'all seen that. The scientists, they found a ocean in the crust of the earth type shit that's 3 times bigger than the ocean outside of the water type shit, bro. What is that? That's crazy type shit. You niggas we live on Waterworld. This is the One Piece planet type shit. You know? Because, bro, this is what is getting me. How did they find out that they got all this water on Earth, and at the same time, the newest chapters of One Piece got Vegapunk telling everybody that the One Piece world is gonna flood? You think this shit is not a coincidence type shit? Hmm? 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 I think it's a coincidence type shit. But I'm gonna be on my we got educational pod today, you know what I'm saying? I'm on my learner shit. We're gonna be diving deep into the mysteries of Atlantis, Agartha, esoteric shit. We really getting on our esoteric vibes today because, my nigga, you niggas is not about to be slowly feeding me information type shit. I thought that the Agartha inner earth shit, lizard people conspiracy shit was just bullshit. But I don't know. It's starting to look a little. I don't know. It's starting to look funny under the lamp, under the microscope type shit. You know. I also did something. I took a leap. I took a leap of faith type shit. I did something I didn't want to do it, but I had to do it. Type shit. You know. I'm feeling a lot better. A lot better. It's actually kind of crazy. Episode 8.
it's the same color as stone, the same color as rocks. I feel like it's the color of the future, and it's a neutral color. It's in the middle. It's not too far this way or too far that way. And all those reasons mixed in is kind of why I started to wear all gray.
Yo, welcome to another fucking episode, my bitch ass niggas, bitch ass O's, you fuckers. Subtlety Show. I am your host with the most, my nigga. I don't even eat nothing but toast type shit. That's a lie. Yeah, it's Three Make Rose. We back. Another episode. How y'all doing? I'm doing groovy. I ain't smoked in a week type shit. I ain't smoked weed in a week type shit. I'm doing pretty good. I'm gonna pat myself on the back type shit, I was a little irritable. But I dreamed. I had dreams for the past 3 days. I don't even remember what it's like to dream type shit, bro. That shit had me like, I don't remember them, but yo, dreams is some whole other, it's some whole other shit, bro. It's some whole other shit. I swear, I don't know. It's like when we're dreaming, is that a alternate reality dimension experience life thing? Because it's like we get deja vu, right? We get deja vu, but it's like when we have to feel like we're remembering something, where does that come from? If you dreamt it, but what if you get deja vu and it's something you didn't dream? It's like how are you having this feeling of, oh, I remember this experience type shit? It's trippy shit. It's trippy shit. But like I said, we get into the esoteric shit. So um they found a fucking ocean, y'all. All right. You know, I don't know about y'all, okay, but when I was growing up, they this world is crazy, bro. These niggas don't know if Pluto is a, oh my god, if Pluto is a planet, or like if there's like why is there so much going on with like the Earth, bro? How did you niggas not know? Bro, we just gonna get into this, okay? Scientists discover massive ocean beneath Earth's surface bigger than all the seas above land. The ocean is 3 times the size, 3 times the volume of all oceans on Earth's surface. Now, did you know that 71% of the Earth's surface is covered in water? We make up 29, not even 30%, nigga, 29%. Okay? Did you know that there's an absolutely massive supply of water hidden underneath the Earth? I didn't know that. So back in 2014, scientists had discovered this shit. They discovered that we have a reservoir of water hidden beneath our feet. But this huge supply of water is buried 400 miles underground. Okay, so that's crazy. 400 miles, bro. 400 miles. Picture that. You can't. Apparently, it's inside a blue rock known as ringwoodite, which is in the Earth's mantle, and it acts as sort of like a sponge for the huge body of H2O. So it's not a liquid, a solid, or gas, but it's actual a fourth molecular structure of water contained inside the mantle rock, bro. So they're saying this shit is, it's not a liquid, solid, or gas, but a fourth molecular. What the fuck? So it's a spongy like water thing that, like, bro, what the fuck? That don't make, this is like the most insane news that I don't know why niggas are completely freaking out over this shit, bro. Because think about all the animals, beasts, fish, all types of wild shit that's fucking in the ocean that we don't know about. You're telling me underneath all of that is some wood, some fucking rock shit that actually is a spongy type. What the fuck? This freaking me out. It's freaking me out. The ringwoodite is a sponge soaking up water, But there's special about the crystal structure of ringwoodite that allows it to attract hydrogen and trap water, said geophysicist Steve Jacobson, who was part of the monumental discovery. Yo, give this nigga. See, here we go with the geophysicists. Apparently, these are the top niggas, the geophysicists type shit. Like, damn. It's fucking crazy. So, the watery rock was discovered by scientists from Northwestern University in Illinois using seismometers to measure the waves being generated by earthquakes across the U.S. So, in their research, they found that the waves weren't limited to the Earth's surface, but moving throughout the planet's core. By measuring the speed and depth of those waves, the researchers were able to work out what sort of rocks the water was being contained in and landed on ringwoodite. It's fucking crazy. So, research has found that ringwoodite can contain up to 1.5% water. What? 1.5%? If the ringwoodite under the surface has just 1% water in its molecular buildup, it would mean that it holds 3 times more water than all of the oceans on the Earth's surface. Bro, what the fuck does that even mean? Does that mean, like, you know, when you like squeeze a sponge and like the water comes out of it? That's what they're basically trying to say. Are they trying to say that the water that we have across the whole planet is just like the excess water that comes out of this fucking shit? We're just what the fuck? We're just living on the fucking excrement of the earth. This shit is crazy, bro. This discovery could help scientists how Earth was formed, furthering the theory that the Earth's water came from within rather than from asteroids and comets. What the fuck? Jacobson explained at the time, I think we are finally seeing evidence for a whole Earth water cycle, which may help explain the vast amount of liquid water on the surface of our habitable planet. What the fuck? So, you know me, type shit. When I started to hear that shit, I was like, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. That makes me feel like Atlantis and shit is fucking real. It's fucking real. Now, I had to do even more digging because I was like, yo, I remember being a little jet. I remember this shit, yo. This shit is inner Earth. This inner Earth. Agartha. Y'all heard of that, right? Agartha is a legendary kingdom that is said to be located in the inner surface of the earth. Now, it is sometimes related to the belief in a hollow earth, and this is a popular subject in esotericism. So, the legend of Agartha remained mostly obscure in Europe until Gelran and Nakase edited and republished a detailed 1886 account by the 19th century French occultist Alexander Saint Yves d'Alvedare in 1910. So this goes back to what I was saying about these niggas from before, like hundreds of years ago. They might have been smarter than us. I'm starting to come to that conclusion. These niggas might have been onto something, bro. How did I, bro? It's something that the fucking government is not telling us. It's something they're not saying. There's a big fucking chunk of like aha moment type of shit where if they didn't have phones, they didn't have telescopes, they didn't have seismometers, all types of crazy shit. How the fuck were these niggas so tuned in? How would their things so accurate? How? Then I'm thinking hard about this shit. Like, how are these niggas so advanced? I don't get it. So then I start to think to myself, I'm like, wait a second. If this is some esoteric shit, I'm into astral projection. Now, if you know about remote viewing, you know that we're gonna get into this remote viewing shit too. I don't know if we're gonna get into it this episode, but I'm like, we need to take a few episodes to really dig deep into this shit, bro. what the fuck is going on the earth where there's a sponge like substance of water, more water, more. I are like this whole water shit, bro. I was already shook at the fact that niggas don't really know what's in the ocean. That we have no idea what's in the fucking ocean. You're telling me there's a whole other uh what the fuck do we live on, bro? What the fuck? This is why it's like why the fuck do they make paying taxes such a fucking big thing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why do we have to just live to die and to fucking work for this fucking shitty shit? There is so many mysteries to the cosmos, to life, to everything, to the whole place that we live. We don't even know. The shit is like it's sad. It's like it's scary and it's saddening at the same time. It's like, bro, I'm just in a room. I'm just, eating food. We just go on the internet, we just bullshit. But it's like we're on a fucking spinning rock with hella fucking water. And that makes bro, the fact that they can't find another planet that is like on the same wavelength of our planet is just more trippy shit. More trippy shit. They got these random niggas discovering all this shit, bro. So let's get back to this. After World War One, German occultist groups such as the Thule Society took an interest in Agartha. Okay. In a 1922 book, Beasts, Men, and Gods, the Polish explorer Ferdinand Osadowski relates a story which was imparted to him concerning a subterranean kingdom existing in the earth. This kingdom is known this kingdom is known to a fictional Buddhist society as Agarthi. Now, okay, so now we've confirmed that there's multiple different kingdoms, multiple different civilizations that are saying, bro, there's a society in the fucking earth. These niggas can't be just capping. Now I'm looking at the Wikipedia, the wiki for this shit. They got no information about this shit, bro. That's sus. That's sus. What the fuck? If they were tapped into this shit in World War One, if there's books and shit, give us more information. What the fuck does the book Beasts and Men and Gods say about this shit? Who the fuck is Ferdinand Osadowski anyways? Type shit, bro. Like, I'm not. Let's try to figure this out, bro. Hollow Earth. All right, so Hollow Earth is a concept proposing that the planet Earth is entirely hollow or contains a substantial interior space. Notably suggested by Edmund Halley in the late 17th century, the notion was disproven. That don't make sense. First tentatively by Pierre Bourgeois in 1740, then definitively by Charles Hutton in his Schehallien experiment around 1744. So let's see what the fuck that is. So we getting deep. Now the Schehallien experiment was a 18th century experiment to determine the mean density of the Earth, funded by a grant from the Royal Society. That's some Illuminati shit. It was conducted in the summer of 1774. What? That's weird. 1744. What happened in 1744? Because I feel like, isn't that an important year in history? We're gonna pause this shit. Sorry. 17. Ooh. What the fuck? The Coercive Acts of 1774, known as the Intolerable Acts in the American colonies, were a series of 4 laws passed by British Parliament to punish the colony of Massachusetts Bay for the Boston Tea Party. What the fuck? The Long Year of Revolution. So let's click on this, bro. Like, on this day, historical events in 1774. Let's see. Messier adds to catalog. French astronomer Charles Messier adds M51, which is a spiral galaxy, to his catalog. That's January 11th. All right, so a couple days later, the 30th, Captain James Cook reaches a 71 degrees 10 south from the South Pole. Okay. February 10th, Andrew Becker demonstrates diving suits. So niggas got deep in water for the first time ever. February 22nd, British House of Lords rules authors do not have perpetual copyright. Orion Nebula was discovered March 4th. Okay. Niggas was doing a lot in 1774. I'm not going to lie. John Hancock delivers the 4th annual Massacre Day oration, a commemoration of the Boston Massacre troops in Boston. It's a little weird. Punishment for anything. Okay. Music premiere. What? Christoph Willibald Gluck opera Infigne in all I can't pronounce it. What the fuck were they talking about back in the day, bro? Y'all had the weirdest words. I can't even read the shit y'all saying. Intolerable acts. Formation of Harrisburg. Cossack. Russo-Turkish War. Okay. Discovery of oxygen. What the fuck? So niggas discovered oxygen in this year as well. What the fuck? How do you even do that? Bro, what did they talk about? How do you discover oxygen, nigga? This is crazy, bro. We are done. Joseph Priestley discovers oxygen by isolating it in its gaseous state. That don't even make sense. You fill the cup up with nothing? That's crazy. Paul Revere. Bruh! So after all this shit, niggas discover oxygen. Niggas dive underwater for the first time. No, that makes sense. So Paul Revere and Wentworth Cheswell ride to warn Portsmouth of the approach of the British warships. Yo, Paul Revere was ugly as shit. This is December 13th. December 14th, the next day, first incident of the American Revolution. Wow. That's fucking crazy. Let's get back to the Schehallien experiment, though. All right, so it was conducted in the summer of 1774 around the Scottish mountain of Schehallien, Perthshire. The experiment involved measuring the tiny deflection of the vertical due to the gravitational attraction of a nearby mountain. Schehallien was considered the ideal location after a search for candidate mountains thanks to its isolation and almost asymmetrical shape. What the fuck are y'all talking about, bro? A lot of this shit, it's like, I don't believe, I can't even, bro, nah. This has nothing to do with the fact that there could be a inner earth. I'm not seeing anything in here that would, how did you definitively disprove this shit, bro? Let's just keep reading, because maybe I'm going to figure it out. Bro, the mean density of the earth. How does that... Okay, let's just read this shit. Maybe I'm going to figure it out. A pendulum hangs straight downwards in a symmetrical gravitational field. However, if a sufficiently large mass, such as a mountain, is nearby, its gravitational attraction should pull the pendulum's plumb bob slightly out of true, in a sense that it doesn't point to the center of mass of the Earth, then change in plumb line angle against a known object, such as a star. Could be carefully measured on opposite sides of the mountain. If the mass of the mountain could be independently established from a determination of its volume and an estimate of the mean density of its rocks, then these values could be extrapolated to provide the mean density of the Earth and by extension, its mass. So basically, the fucking weight of the Earth. This nigga thought he could figure out the weight, nigga, from a mountain? What the fuck? This is why I'm saying these niggas weren't smarter than us, bro. I wouldn't. What? Isaac Newton had considered the effect in the Principia. What the fuck is that? The Philosophica Naturalis Principia is a book by Isaac Newton that expounds Newton's laws of motion and his law of universal gravitation. The Principia is written in Latin and comprises 3 volumes. All right, these niggas might have been smarter than us. All right, so had considered the effect, but pessimistically thought that any real mountain would produce too small a deflection to measure gravitational effects. He wrote, "Were only discernible on the planetary scale." Newton's pessimism was unfounded, although his calculations had suggested a deviation of less than 2 minutes of arc. This angle, though very slight, was within the theoretical capabilities of instruments of his day. What? An experiment to test Newton's idea would both provide supporting evidence for his law of universal gravitation, which is basically that every particle attracts every other particle in the universe with a force that is proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between centers. So, niggas, gravity is real type shit. And estimates of the mass and density of the Earth. Since the masses of astronomical objects were known only in terms of relative ratios, the mass of the Earth would provide reasonable values to the other planets, their moons, and the sun. The data was also capable of determining the value of the Newtonian constant of gravitation, g. Though this is not a goal of the experiments, references to a value of g would not appear in the scientific literature until almost 100 years later. Okay, I still don't get it. I might be too dumb to fucking even understand what they're even saying. Like, I don't get how this means there's no water in the earth type shit. That means the density of the earth should be so greatly exceeded that its surface rocks naturally meant that there must be more dense material lying deeper. The metallic Hutton had to compute the individual attractions due to each of the many prisms that formed his grid, a process which is as laborious as the survey itself. Bro, I don't understand. This is the shit that be happening at work. So at work, I work for basically a company that handles like shit for Ford. And there's this thing where we can like sometimes I'll have to speak to dealers basically, and they can have issues with cars and they need help diagnosing and whatever, blah blah blah. But sometimes I'll see tech notes from engineers or something, and I'm just reading the shit, bro, and I just have no idea what the fuck they're talking about at all. Like they just be saying shit about like just parts and this and that and welding this to this and this. I have the shit look like Chinese. Like when it's like I know the words they're using, but I actually don't. I actually don't. I'm more stupid than I think. I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about on here, bro? I still feel like that's just bullshit. Your experiment that didn't disprove anything, nigga. Like, what the fuck? So let's go back to Hollow Earth type shit. Let's go back to some shit that I can actually fucking understand. So after the Charles Hutton and his Scalion experiment, blah blah blah, it was still occasionally defended through the mid 19th century by some other fuckers. Uh, but by this time, it was part of popular pseudoscience and no longer a scientifically viable hypothesis. So the concept of a hollow earth still reoccurs in folklore and as a premise for subterranean fiction, a subgenre of adventure fiction. Hollow earth also recurs in conspiracy theories such as the underground kingdom of Gartha, right? And crypto-terrestrial hypothesis. What the fuck? This might be some shit we gotta look into. What the fuck is that? Mark Tonies was an American author and blogger whose work focused on futurology, transhumanism, and paranormal topics. Now, why did I click on this thing's name? So when we start talking about transhumanism, this is some shit that ties into conspiracy theories. Now, when you look at the niggas that are on the top of the top of the totem pole, those weird niggas like Elon Musk, he's a transhumanist. These are the richest motherfuckers with the most information, the most power, the most whatever you want to say. That's what they believe in. So transhumanism is a philosophical and intellectual movement that advocates the enhancement of the human condition by developing and making widely available sophisticated technologies that can greatly enhance longevity, cognition, and well-being. What the fuck? Yeah. Let's see here. So Transhumanist thinkers study the potential benefits and the dangers of emerging technologies that could overcome fundamental human limitations, as well as the ethics of using such technologies. Some transhumanists believe that human beings may eventually be able to transform themselves into beings with abilities so greatly expanded from the current condition as to merit the label of post human beings. Posthuman is a concept originating in the fields of science fiction, futurology, and contemporary art and philosophy that means a person or entity that exists in a state beyond being human. What the fuck? So, yeah. These are niggas that's trying to be immortal type shit and do all types of weird shit. You know, cyberpunk 2027 shit. Technological singularity. We gotta go back. We're getting too deep into this shit, bro. This shit is crazy, bro. Like, what the fuck? I'm just, I'm stuck on this inner Earth shit, bro. This Hollow Earth shit. So let's go back to ancient times. Now, in ancient times, the concept of subterranean land inside the Earth appeared in mythology, folklore, and legends. The idea of subterranean realms seemed arguable and became intertwined in the concept of places of origin or afterlife, such as the Greek underworld, the Nordic Svalvatmir, Christian hell, and the Jewish Sheol, which details describing inner earth in Kabbalistic literature such as the Zohar and Hesed Levam. Now, why the fuck is this shit in Kabbalah literature? If it's fake, why are religious texts referencing it? You know? So that's a little weird. According to the ancient Greeks, there were caverns under the surface which were entrances leading to the underworld, some of which were the caverns of Tyneron and Laconia, Trozen and Argolis, Ephia and Thesperota, Blase Blah. Uh, it is said that there are caverns occupied by an ancient god called Zalmoxis. In Mesopotamian religion, there is a story of a man who, after traveling through the darkness of a tunnel in the mountain of Moshu, entered a subterranean garden. What the fuck? So this nigga went through some tunnel in underground and came out and basically into a new world on some Lord of the Rings shit. That's crazy. Uh, in Hindu mythology, I know the Hindu niggas were really the ones that were like tapped in onto this shit. I'm scrolling through this because I'm like, bro, I'm trying to read. Ba-ba-bum. Oh, the Schehelion experiment. So let's see if they can basically give us the answer of why the Schehelion experiment is contrary evidence. So in 1735, Pierre Bourgeois and Charles Marie de la Condamine chartered an expedition from France to Chimborazo volcano in Ecuador. Arriving and climbing the volcano in 1738, they conducted a vertical deflection experiment. What is that? Huh. Okay, I see. So the vertical deflection, also known as deflection of the plumb line, is a measure of how far the gravity of measure of how far the gravity direction at a given point of interest is rotated by local mass anomalies, such as nearby mountains. I still don't understand what that has to fucking do with Hollow Earth. In a paper written a little over 10 years later, Bourgeois commented that his results had at least falsified the Hollow Earth theory. In 1772, Nivelle proposed to repeat the same experiment to Royal Society. Within the same year, the Committee of Attraction was formed, and they sent Charles Mason to find the perfect candidate. Bum, bum, bum. He took, bro. They're not saying anything. This is annoying, bro. I hate like when I read, when you read something and it's like you're not saying how that disproves anything. You're just saying it didn't. Like, okay. What does the fucking gravity force on the mountains above the crust have to do with, like, you know what I'm saying? What it would be a whole different scale of gravity probably inside the earth? Is that the same, like, you know what I'm saying? Because think about this, the core, they're saying it is a magnet. So wouldn't there be different Gravity, like different gravity? Oh, let's see. It actually gets into this. So, another set of scientific arguments against a hollow Earth or any hollow planet comes from gravity. Massive objects tend to together gravitationally, creating non hollow spherical objects such as stars and planets. The solid spheroid is the best way to minimize the gravitational potential energy of a rotating physical object. Having hollowness is unfavorable in the energetic sense. In addition, ordinary matter is not strong enough to support a hollow shape of planetary size against the force of gravity. A planet sized hollow shell with the known observed thickness of the Earth's crust would not be able to achieve hydrostatic equilibrium with its own mass and would collapse. So, hydrostatic equilibrium is the condition of a fluid or plastic solid at rest, which occurs when external forces such as gravity are balanced by a pressure gradient force. In the planetary physics of Earth, the pressure gradient force prevents gravity from collapsing. Oh, so they're basically trying to say that if the Earth was actually hollow, it would collapse upon itself because the mass of the crust around it wouldn't be strong enough to prevent the Earth from basically folding in on itself and being pulled into the core. That's interesting. But we just read about this fucking ringwoodite shit. So what if it's not hollow in the sense that it's just a cavern, like an open space, but it's hollow in the sense that there's a fourth, what did they say? A fucking, what the fuck did they say? They said a fourth state of some of water. Wait, what? On the side of a massive solid metal ball inside Earth's core. What the fuck? This is my point. This is why I feel like these niggas weren't smarter. Maybe they were smarter with some stuff, but they didn't have the tools to like this is what I'm trying to say. This other niggas talking about some, oh, I disproved that the earth is hollow. No, nigga, you didn't. We just found it is. We just looked. There's water. It's not disproven. It's fact. It's scientific fact. They found it, bro. They found it. It's not just, oh, crust, mantle, whatever the fuck is after that, core. No, nigga, there's crust, water, some fucking sponge shit, mantle, some other shit. This shit is crazy, bro. I might have to become a geologist, bro. Okay, yeah. So this is what they're. So that's what I'm saying. It's right here, bro. They're trying to say there's a fourth molecular structure of shit that isn't even a solid, a gas, a liquid. It's some other thing. What do you mean? A fourth molecular structure of water? So we previously thought that liquid, it can only be solid, which is ice, or it could only be gas, like steam. But now they're saying that this is a so it's a different way of water existing than. So are they trying to say the ringwoodite is the sponge and that the water itself is spongy? Fuck. Imagine that. Like Jello, but not even like Jello. Like some shit you could squeeze and then you squeeze it but you're imagine you're holding on to a rock, but you could squeeze the rock. Almost like a starfish or the reef, the Great Barrier. It's like what are they saying right now, bro? A fourth molecular, they're saying fourth molecular structure. We don't have a word for that. This shit is so crazy. There is no word to explain what these niggas found. That's trippy. That's trippy, bro. It's like, how does gravity affect that fourth thing? Because they're saying ordinary matter. Now, think about this. What even is it matter only gas, solid? You know what I'm saying? Gas, solid, liquid type shit? Matter is, oh, matter is anything that has mass and takes up space or can be weighed. Damn, that is, what the fuck? What the fuck? This shit is fucking me up, bro. I don't even know how to fucking read this shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like I'm like literally too dumb to even really like dig into this shit. This Agartha shit. Like, yeah, y'all seen Waterworld, right? It's like, is that what this shit actually is? We live in a fucking crazy ass place. This shit don't make sense. I'm kind of shook. I feel like we gotta wait for these things to do more digging or something because it's just like what the fuck are they're not even being specific about what they're talking about. They're calling this shit a fourth molecular structure, but it's like called what, nigga? The fuck? I'm not Neil fucking deGrasse Tyson. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know, bro. I just feel like the scientists, the geoscientists, the geologists, they gotta get onto this, bro. You guys gotta figure out where we're living on. It's up to y'all type shit, you know? I can't tell the people what this shit is. I don't know. I got the sensors, the seismic sensors, the apparatuses. Figure it out type shit, nigga. Just saying a fourth fucking whatever the fuck. It's not good enough. Moving on. Florida man. You already know what the you already know, yo. So apparently a Florida man seeking a foursome at a Walgreens finds robbers instead, loses 200K. They got robbed like this a GTA 5 or something type shit. GTA 6. Like, what the fuck? Hallandale Beach, Florida. I never even heard of this place before. A classic South Florida trick has claimed yet another victim. It is not unheard of for a man to end up getting robbed of his Rolexes or jewelry after bringing home one or more women. Usually they meet at a bar, nightclub, or casino. But according to Hallandale Beach police, one of the latest victims looking for love met the perpetrators at, of all places, a Walgreens, specifically at the chain's location on 1300 East Hallandale Beach Boulevard. Uh, Police said the victim met the three women who went by Layla, Rose, and Nikki. Those are fucking fake names. Layla, Rose, and Nikki, nigga. That's what you got finessed by? That's crazy. Video shows him striking up a conversation with one of the women, and he eventually gives them his phone number. At 3 a.m., police said the trio called him up. They wanted to come over. That would prove to be a mistake. Authorities said the three robbed a man of more than $200,000 worth of Rolexes and jewelry. Police say they distracted him. Police also think they've hit before. They're individuals that know what they're doing, Hallandale Beach said. Authorities said their real names are Antonetta Cerelia, Lexi Buffalo, and Juliana Cortez. Yo, you Spanish thoughties. Evil! Evil! I swear, whew, evil! Oh my god. Warrants have been issued for their arrest. Anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers type shit. That wasn't as big as an article as it usually is. Um, Already read the fucking pasta flinger. Let's see what else we can find in here. If there's one thing a Florida man's gonna do, he's gonna fucking go crazy type shit. What the fuck? The Florida man accused of stealing $30,000 in Pokemon cards tackled by MMA coaches. This nigga was down bad type shit. How you try to steal 30K in Pokemon? Yo, $30,000 worth of Pokemon cards is a lot. May 6th, a 33-year-old man walked into Pro Play Games in Miami and allegedly asked to see a binder filled with rare Pokemon cards and then tried running out of the store with it, laughing in the process. He tried to do Boom Gang. Watching him walk away when I told him drop the stuff, he looked back and was laughing. The store's general manager, Ana Millennium Machado, told NBC it was just like at that moment, it felt like so helpless because it was like we are just watching 30, 40K of our hard work just walk off. She shook. The binder contained 3,000 cards and was valued at over $30,000. As such, the store's owner and bystanders proceeded to team up in an attempt to stop the alleged thief. See, police say the suspect, identified as Jasiel Manfaral, he fucked up. He fucked up. What's up with these niggas with crazy names, nigga? Jasiel? Jasiel? What the fuck? What kind of name is that? Took out a pair of pliers and made stabbing motions towards one of the men trying to stop him before uttering, "I'm going to stab you" in Spanish. Damn. After getting away from the group trying to stop the would-be theft, a couple of MMA coaches from a gym got involved in the situation. What the fuck? Footage of the takedown was posted on social media with multiple people, including a shirtless martial arts coach, pinning the suspect down. My friend jumped out of the car. Niggas is jumping the car? Bro, come on. They cut him off, and that's why we got on top of it and used our jujitsu to subdue. Oh, keyword right there, jujitsu, nigga. Don't fuck with nobody that knows jujitsu. That is one. That is one. That is two, okay? Niggas that know jujitsu, I know jujitsu. You don't want to get roped up by the wrong nigga that knows how to grapple. It's not gonna be good for you, bro. Niggas break arms, do all type of crazy shit. Don't fuck with it. Don't fuck with it. Manfaral was soon arrested and charged with grand theft and aggravated assault. This is hardly the first time someone has allegedly tried to steal a batch of Pokemon cards. Yeah, niggas is. In January, security footage showed the moment thieves snatched 35,000 in Pokemon cards. More infamously, in 2022, a Pokemon card collection worth $500,000 was stolen from a 62-year-old waterfront home in a massive heist. This nigga had every card ever invented, ever. The Ancient Mew, all of it. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Let's see what else. Yo, that Agartha shit got me really just like, I just can't believe it, bro. These niggas got all this fucking water on the fucking earth, bro. It's fucking wild. Y'all see the video of the chick that got into the accident on the bridge? And then she was like in the truck and the shit went off the bridge and she's like dangling. I'm suing everybody, bro. I'm suing everybody. I think she like drove for Cisco or US Foods or something. Bro, you know, I suing the city. I'm suing the bridge. I'm suing the nigga that made the truck. I'm suing everybody in this motherfucker, bro. Everybody. I seen the video, the boom of that shit. Boom! Boom! Niggas is dying type shit. You know how scary that'd be? I'd never drive a car again, bro. It'd be just walking. I don't even know if I'd go outside after that shit. And she just sitting there dangling like a Spider-Man film. She was nasty. She was nasty type shit. Let's see what else we can. I seen there's this nigga on Reddit type shit. He's using a typewriter to make art type shit. Like overlaying the characters and shit in a way that makes like cities and shit. It's pretty crazy, y'all. Y'all check it out. Oh shit, you're getting late. All right, so I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah, yeah. So this was the episode. Whoever, it's just crazy, but yeah, yeah. If you made it to the end, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to you. You a real one. Um, subtlesteez.com. Oh, tomorrow we live streaming, baby. So look for that around like I'd say 5 p.m., 4 p.m. Twitch.tv/McMilitia. Link gonna be in the description box. But yeah, this is good. This is good. I will see you motherfuckers next Wednesday, I think. Yeah. Next Wednesday. Yeah. Peace.